Hello, everybody. Hello, return viewers. Hello, new viewers. So glad to have you here, everybody that's here. This is for our card of the day. If you're attracted to this reading, this is what it says. Number 17, Angel Bath Kol and Aquamarine. Authentic voice. We bring you the gift of authentic voice. We want you to know your own truths and to speak them in your own way because you have something of value to share. Your inner world, your unique viewpoint, and the person that you are. When you speak from your authentic voice, you help others relax, come out of their heads into their hearts, and remember the truth of who they are as well. Your authentic voice doesn't have to sound like the voice of any other. It doesn't need to always be soft, although in its own way it will always be loving. Your authentic voice has a place in this world and has been designed to be a valuable part of the sacred choir of soul voices which creates music for the universe. As you trust in your authentic voice, your ability to manifest your divine destiny will grow, and your responsible use of the power of your voice will help many. Well, that's an interesting card. If you use your own voice, then you can help many. Hmm. Let's look up the angel cards, which is something that I did not do. Yes. Usually we look up the angel card first, but in this case, I read the first preamble, and then we'll get back to it after this. Um, Heaven and earth aren't so far apart as we may feel them to be at times. They are actually spiritual reflections of each other. The crystal angels belong to the earth and help us receive her healing powers. The heavenly angels belong to spirit and help us receive the healing power of the heavens, right from the unconditionally loving heart of the universe. Excuse me, angels will help you according to your highest good, and they want to help you, and they have great power to help you, but you need to call upon them first. You must always ask for angelic assistance through unconditional love. These beings genuinely love and serve you. You may feel quite emotional at different points when using this deck, when you have a moment of resonating with a particular angel. This is when the truth of love is reaching through all the noise of the day to day world and touching your soul. Your heart responds with deep feeling. You may feel like crying, whether out of sadness or some other feeling such as joy, without knowing exactly why. This is nothing to worry about and something to accept and even welcome. It is your soul speaking to you, letting you know it feels the divine angelic realm helping you, and that everything is going to be all right. The crystal angels and heavenly angels that come forward in this deck share a special bond with the healing power and wisdom of the particular crystals in question. They amplify each other in divine synergy. Synergy is when the combined power of two forces is greater than the sum of its parts. The crystal angels and heavenly angels become even more powerful in combination with each other, helping you to connect your spiritual self and earthly self into one fulfilled being. Together, they achieve powerful and effective healing because they call on all parts of us, body, mind, emotions, and soul, to be in unison with the healing wisdom. It might be helpful to know that you don't have to belong to any religious tradition or even hold particular spiritual beliefs for the loving beings in this deck to assist you. The only thing you need is a willingness to ask for help and be open to receive. Beyond that, the divine, genuine genius of love will take care of all the details for the best result. Alrighty then. And the number is 444. The number pattern of repeated fours essentially means the angels have your back. With repetition, the power and emphasis is multiplied. So 444 is really a strong and powerful message from the angels speaking directly to your intuitive and subconscious mind. The 444 pattern is associated with stability, earthly reality, and building a strong and capable foundation for higher growth. This includes being able to work constructively with the energies of the ascended masters and goddesses to enhance your spiritual development and personal well being. The number sequence 444 is also telling you that, yes, you are meant to live your spiritual life in a physical sense, and yes, the universe will help you in all ways with your physical world, so you feel safe, secure, and ready to tackle anything that would get in the way of your divine destiny. The 444 pattern is a reminder to have faith and let it manifest. You'll be safe and it will be okay. This is part of your soul healing contract with the earth. It isn't just about your life being wonderful, but about this being in service to help others. It is hard to save a drowning man if you are drowning alongside him. You can only do so much from that position, but to heal and step out of the suffering to the point that you can see more clearly, not to be perfect, other than perfectly who you are, but to realize that you have something of healing value to offer the world in how you choose to be yourself. Helps you to fulfill your divine life mission, bringing heaven and earth together. This is the healing message of 444, and it is offered to you from the angelic realms and through this deck, especially in the 18 cards contained in the Crystal Angels 444 unit. Ooh. When you draw a card from the Crystal Angels 444 suit, you are being given an additional message that your focus at this time is personal healing. In some way, working on yourself will be of greater benefit to your spiritual journey at this time. If you are worried about an issue, let it be, and work on yourself to resolve it to the best effect from how you respond to it internally. Even if it seems like the issue is outside of yourself in external circumstances, you have the most power to change your life by working on yourself right now. Personal power and healing are now headed your way. And now we'll continue with the number 17, the authentic voice. Your authentic voice is like no other. That is why it can take some time to find it. In a way, it finds you, rising up out of the depths of your being until you realize it is there, being written, spoken, danced, sung, painted, felt, turned into poetry, art, music, color, form, and of course, sound. Your authentic voice is the voice of your soul. It is a part of you that speaks in a language not limited by words. It speaks in feelings and truths and visions that others can understand at a deep soul level, even if sometimes their minds do not seem to grasp what you are communicating. The authentic voice, the voice of the soul, is a voice of reassurance, of encouragement, and of love. It can be fierce, honest, and stir up the sort of agitation that pushes issues out of the way and allows the spirit to be free, to live as it wishes. It can be tender and kind, gentle and sensitive. It is just like the divine love that expresses, not limited to one particular way. As you seek out your authentic voice, you may be inspired by the way other people express their own voice of the soul. That is fine, provided you don't compare yourself with them. If you compare yourself to others and feel that your voice is not as powerful or loving or wise or somehow not enough, stop immediately. Your truths are your own. You have been created according to a divine design, and you are as you are meant to be. That includes your voice. Every voice is meant to be different. There is no choir if there is only one sound. The richness of the choir and the fullness of the sound comes from many voices combined. If you have had fear of speaking up, of being judged or ridiculed for your authentic voice, if you have been shamed through any creative endeavor, or had your feelings, dreams, or visions scoffed at, dismissed by another, then this oracle brings you a particular message. Your voice of the soul is never truly silenced. It never dies. You might turn away from it out of fear of future pain, but in time you will realize there is nothing that can harm this authentic voice of yours. It is resilient, strong, creative, and very, very powerful. It is the divine light in you that transforms into sound and creation. It cannot help but want to be what it is, a divine impulse yearning for its expression. It is safe to let it rise up again and be heard. It can be heard by other souls in many ways, sometimes even on the inner planes, as though you are speaking your love directly into the hearts of those willing to receive your guidance, even if you never meet them in person. This oracle also brings you a message that there is more to your authentic voice than you have discovered yet. There is more within you to be expressed, and you are going to enjoy that discovery. You may be startled at times by exactly what your voice of the soul expresses, but you will feel safe in the knowledge that when you are speaking your truth, you are expressing yourself from a place of soul, from a place of love, even if the message you are delivering is something that isn't easy to say or for another to hear. Remember that when you speak with your authentic voice of the soul, you are allowing the love of the divine to speak through you. Trust in that and set your voice free. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of Aquamarine and angel Bath Kol, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of my authentic voice. I allow the unconditional love of the divine to speak through my voice of the soul and deliver its message of love in whatever way serves the greatest good. I know when the divine is expressing itself through me because I feel the authenticity of my voice in that moment. When what I speak, express, sing, write, share, or feel resonates at a deep level of truth for me, my expression is sacred and divine. I now dedicate my voice to the service of the divine. I release any fear of expression and the need to be understood or validated by others. Instead, I accept the beauty of my own authentic voice. Through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. If you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the oracle card with the mandala image facing inward and resting at your throat chakra, at the lower neck at the base of your throat. You may like to hold the card horizontally rather than vertically if this feels more comfortable. Rest and breathe in and out several times. Then place the card at the thymus chakra at the upper half of your chest, between the heart and the throat. Relax. Be aware of your breath flowing in and out for several moments. Then say aloud, I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to release any fear of my voice, any memory of shame, judgment, ridicule, embarrassment, or suffering connected with my self expression and authentic voice. May all beings be restored to their divine birthright of freedom to express their authentic voice as part of the sacred choir of souls. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. Now, open your mouth and stick out your tongue. Wiggle your jaw around. Gently scratch your neck from side to side. Gently stretch your neck from side to side. Say aloud, I am free to express my authentic truth. I liberate the voice of my soul with love. My authentic voice can be heard by all those I am meant to help, as the divine wishes it to be, in service to the great plan of love unfolding upon the earth. So be it. Hold the oracle card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in prayer position with the oracle card between them. Bow your head and say, Divine love speaks through the authentic voice of every soul. May this divine voice of love be felt and heard in the hearts of all living beings, according to divine compassion, so be it. You can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice hear it through divine grace. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice hear it through divine grace. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice hear it through divine grace. And that's all we have for today. If you like that, please like, share, and subscribe. Of course, if you didn't, don't. But comment if you'd like to. I always like to hear the comments, see the comments. Okay. And thank you for being here and be safe. Have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.